We got Mike calling in now. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Mike, as somebody that is an enormous Halo fan, especially the old Halos like 1, 2, and 3, what was your opinion on Destiny these last 4 days?
I was really happy with it. So my biggest fear was that it was just going to be, Halo 2.0, just different skin, but it was, it's its own game, and you can even tell that. It has a lot of, kickbacks to Halo style, like the gun control and the movement and the flow of everything. But it's because Halo has always been very fluid. There's never been anything wrong with the series as far as how you move and how you can shoot, and so that's great. But the thing I love is that they added, this whole, creating your characters, leveling up. It basically feels like Skyrim, the Halo game, and I love that. I love being able to, level up stuff. Like I even said to you earlier, I was annoyed that, I randomly found a hidden piece of equipment that when I got it decoded, it was a pair of awesome gauntlets that I can't even use because we're capped at level 8 and they're locked to level 10. So there's just a lot of stuff. I didn't even know that there was, going to be items that were, cryptic or whatever that they had to get decoded for you. So like even stuff like that is just went back into the game. I found something else out new, and like the amount of exploration. I was playing with Kimo Sabi, who's I think he's in the show still in the chat room. He was earlier. Yeah, and we were playing for a while, and it was funny because all of a sudden he had already played through the game like 4 times, he said, but I was finding areas in the one map that he didn't even know existed. And we were finding all these tunnels and, access points and everything like that. So it was awesome. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm completely with you. I think the thing I liked the most about it, I did like the multiplayer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not very good at it, but that doesn't change my fun, excitement for it. But what I really did enjoy, it wasn't something I did with you, Mike, together, but I went in and did the story stuff, and I spent a good hour just wandering around, killing enemies, leveling up, finding missions, those green little lighted, like blinking markers, did missions, found weapons, upgraded weapons. That's what excites me, because that is the RPG mechanics right there.
Right.
And that's
right, and that's why I think people like you are going to love it. Like the people there's a ton of people in here just hating, like, oh, Halo's shit. Oh, this game is going to be crap because it's just Halo. And I don't think they realize, I want to call them idiots, but they're not, because I just don't think they realize the greatness that this game holds on it, just because of what depth it has in there. There's a lot to it. Like, you didn't even take part in the events. I remember when you came to my house on Friday.
I did later on by myself, but yeah.
Yeah, and so it was great, and everybody I showed it to, like my cousin's boyfriend was over and he loved it. So everybody that was like, kind of worried to see how it was, they're loving it, and I think they're on a very good track. I'm excited. If this was just the alpha, I'm excited to see what the beta looks like.
I know, right?
And what we get out of that. And they said it was only a smaller taste than what the beta is going to give us, even.
Speaking of the beta, that's July 17th, if you guys don't know. So really keep an eye out for some sign-ups and stuff like that, so you can make sure to get into the beta, which I'm sure is going to be a lot wider than the alpha was.
Right, and so real quick, in the other beta that was going on, and a few people were talking about, they were asking how you personally like the Battlefield Hardline beta, and I just kept trying to tell everybody Drew sucks at FPS, but I've played it, and I think it was okay, but my assessment of it from what I've seen is I don't think it's a $60 title. I think it's a $40 title, and I think it's a pretty decent $40 title. But as a full $60 game, I think the people that they're trying to grab are those Battlefield fans that they're losing in that mid-year, and I don't think they're going to grab them and keep them pleased. I think it's going to be another Medal of Honor type thing.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Kristen.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Someone wanted to know where you got this Breaking Bad shirt for Andrew.
So, JCPenney's has some of the most awesome shirts, and that store is underrated. There was actually 2 other ones I almost got him. They were both Game of Thrones shirts. The one is the Lannister sigil, and it has, I forget what it says on it, but then the other one is the house emblems of everybody in Game of Thrones in a mashup on the shirt. There's a bunch of them. There's a lot of like gaming style t-shirts. So I was just walking through it and grabbed it. It was awesome. I saw it. I was like, I have to get this.
Do you like to dress my husband?
I would actually rather undress your husband.
Oh!
Should not have taken it in that direction, but it's okay. Let's move on as quickly as possible. Thanks so much for calling in, man.
See you, bud.
See you, man. Take it easy, dude.
bruh.
Happy Father's Day, by the way.